Welcome to Milestones A Dozen Days Devotional. This is day 8. My name is John, and today's lesson is entitled Be the Light. I'm going to read out of Isaiah 9, verses 2 through 3. It says, "The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. You have enlarged the nation and increased their joy. They rejoice before you as people rejoice at the harvest, as warriors rejoice when dividing the plunder." Wouldn't you guys agree that in this year, 2020, we could use some light? From the beginning of creation, everything points to the glory of God. This includes the heavens and all of His attributes. Creation makes invisible realities visible. If we look through a godly lens, everything around us is filled with the images of the Creator, and it is astonishing how eager He desires to reveal Himself to us. In Matthew chapter 6, it says to consider the birds and to consider the lilies. In Proverbs 6, it says to consider the ants. In Matthew 13, think about the seeds. Luke 19, wonder about rocks. Mark verse 11, learn from fig trees. Everything we need to have an unshakable faith in God is all around us. Even more so with the birth of Christ, God clearly speaks to us. Jesus' entrance to the earth shines a light into our personal and collective darkness. Just like when light floods a room at night, Jesus' incarnation scattered the shadows of sin, and if we are willing to open our eyes, we have the opportunity to see clearly. Not only does the light of Christ reveal the state of our fallenness before God, but His coming in human form restores us the ability to see God clearly, hear Him at all moments, know Him intimately, and enjoy Him everywhere. As John 1 verse 14 says, "The Word became flesh and made His dwelling among us. We have seen His glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." Everything that was invisible, hard for us to understand, hopeless, was made visible, audible, real, and hopeful because of a newborn in a town called Bethlehem. The scripture I read from Isaiah 9 accurately portrays us as those walking and living in deep darkness. But because of Christ's birth, a light pierces through and brings with it joy. Jesus' entrance into our world and our lives has brought light and joy. No reason for anything to be hidden, no reason to be faithless. Since we are united in the light with Him, we become representatives of His light this Christmas week. Mysteriously, our Christmas holidays can often be the most difficult time for our light to shine. This could be due to the stress of shopping and online ordering and all the family preparations we have. It could be due to the lack of self-control we have during this season, in our spending, in our eating, in our drinking. It could be due to ingratitude. Maybe you didn't get all the gifts, all the presents that you wanted. It could be due to impurity, hints of immorality, certain websites, flirting, poor choices. It could be anger, road rage, challenging relationships within your family or work. Today is a good time to make a pledge. This Christmas week, decide that since you are representatives of the light of Christ, you will conduct yourself in a manner that causes His light to shine the brightest it can in you. So let's be the light, and let's have a Merry Christmas.